Alright you guys, just doing a quick demo on two pieces of gear I got right now. One is this PEAVEY VIP-2 Viper. It's from their, I think, the second series of Vipers that they made. Super light for a 112 amp. It's only 29 pounds, which is really cool. Like if you're going to take it to a jam or whatever, you don't have to lug around something crazy heavy. It's probably the lightest 112 amp I've ever come across. And it's 40 watts solid state, so you know, it's not crazy loud, but it's definitely got enough volume to get on a jam stage, you know, in most small venues, especially if you're going to mic up. A lot of venues I've noticed lately are micing up even at jams, the amps, so you know, this would work perfect for that. Thing I like about it is it's got analog distortions rather than digital. For a modeling amp, that's kind of, you know, different. Really good sounding distortions, and that makes sense being that they're analog. And secondly, you know, all of the basic effects I want, I can just dial in a sound at a jam and away I go. And I'm going to be playing through here this Dean, I forgot what model it is, but it's a semi-hollow. Apparently they made it with that kind of a cutaway only for a little while, and then they changed to the traditional F-hole style, but I actually like this cutaway. I think it's kind of cool. So yeah, semi-hollow mahogany body with a maple top. And again, this is just a basic demo of both pieces of gear. Okay, so there's lots of different amp models kind of simulated in this amp. Right now I've got it on the Buddha, and turn it up here a bit. The Buddha to me is almost like a Marshall-y kind of sound. Okay, I'll go through some of the different, real quickly through some of the different amp models. So I'm going to go to 6505, and by the way, on each amp model there's actually three different settings, sort of a clean, mid, and then high gain, right? So, but here's, I'll just go through some of the random ones. This is a 6505 on the high gain setting. Another thing about this amp that's cool is it's got like a 80% closed back cabinet, so you can get a lot of the low end out of it. Okay, so again, back to 6505, kind of a heavy sound. Now I'll go to the 6534, which is sort of their EL34 version that PEAVEY makes of the 6505. Okay, now I'm going to go to the XXX model. Okay, now going to the Classic, which is their Classic 30. Okay, so a little more mid-range. I'm going to turn down the gain a bit to get it more into like a bluesy kind of territory there. And I'll go to the neck pickup for this, just to give you an idea of that kind of sound. Okay, so you get an idea. Okay, and I'm gonna go to now. I'm gonna go to more of the cleaner drive sound on that Classic 30 sound. That's it there. Okay, so nice clean. And then I'll turn up the gain on that setting a bit. So. And now on the bridge pickup. Okay. Now I'm in the orange setting, which is in between those two settings I just showed you. Again on the Classic 30 setting. And now the Butcher model. This is the medium gain setting on it. On the bridge pickup, now I'll go to the neck pickup. Okay, I'm going to go to edit mode now. I'm going to dial in a little bit of reverb here. Okay. There you go. So there's some, I got the reverb now about halfway. I'm just going to stay on this setting now and work the effects case. So reverb's halfway. Now I'll put the reverb about 80%. Dial it back to about 40% now. Just a little bit of reverb there. Okay. And I'm just going to turn it up here. Okay, now I'm going to throw some delay in there. So there's a tap tempo on the amp too. That's nice if you want to tap your delay time. And there's feedback and you know, your feedback amount, how many repeats, as well as your delay level. So there, I'm going to tap it now for a little longer. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the feedback way up and turn the level down on the delay, so you give it a nice long tail, but it kind of back in the mix. Alright, so you can do a lot with the delays there. I'm going to tap it a little faster now. Okay, now I'm going to add some other kinds of effects here. We got the effects for bypass, but I can put a tremolo on. Octaver. Okay, phaser. Change amps now for this phaser sound. I'm going to go to a 6505 and I'm going to go to the high gain. Okay.